Hello, in this video I plan to make a collage. What is a collage? Well, it's basically just a sheet of paper or one page with multiple pictures on it, all arranged on it however you like them. I like to use in Photoshop Elements the method of putting all the pictures that I want to use on that page in a folder first before I begin. That way they're handy. I have a folder over here on my desktop. You can see there are half a dozen pictures in it, and that way I don't have to go searching once I start the process of making the collage. I know where the pictures are. So we'll get right into it here. Let's bring Photoshop up and clear the area here. Let's get this minimized. There we go. Clear the deck here. Okay, we've changed the size of Photoshop so that I have room to display a reduced size also of this folder. An easy way to bring them in is, well, there are two ways, there are more than actually two ways, but you can go to Open and click on each one and bring it into Photoshop one at a time. Or you can go over here where they all are, click on anywhere on the white area to activate that, then hit Control A, or go up to Select and choose All right here, which the keyboard command is Control A. So that's what I'll do. That highlighted all of them, and now all I have to do is left click on any one, hold the left click down, and drag them over to Photoshop. Now they're in Photoshop ready for me to work on. So now we can begin the process of making the page that we'll put the pictures on. So let's move that out of the way. Let's go over here to File, New, and New Blank File. We want to make a page or a place to put the pictures. And I already have the size set. You can make it whatever size you want, 5 by 7, 8 by 10, just depending on the use you're going to put it to. I chose 8 by 10. That's a pretty common size. If you plan to print a product, 300 would probably be a better number here, but we'll leave it at 200 for this demo. Make sure that instead of pixels, these dimensions here are inches. So go down here to, I have transparent selected. You can use white if you want to and you don't plan on putting a background behind it, but if you want to put a background behind all your pictures, leave it on transparent. We hit OK, and now we have the page to put the pictures on, and that's simply a process of left clicking on a picture, dragging it up to the blank page, letting go, and it's there. And that automatically activates this move tool over here on the left, which puts the little handles on the picture on the left corner, right corner, center, and bottom, same way. And now you can left click and move it where you want it on the page, and you can also change the size by grabbing the handle and moving it up or down. When you do that, you click OK on the green arrow to authorize it. Click off of that so you get rid of the handles. Now go down to Photo Bin and choose our second picture and bring it up. Click off of that. Go down to Photo Bin, bring a third picture up, and so on. We'll just keep doing that till we have our pictures up here. Click off each time, left click, drag it up, release it, move it, left click to clear the handles off of there, go back down to the Photo Bin, drag them up here, and we have all 6 of them there. Now it's just a matter of arranging the size and the location. So you can click on each one and make it however you want to. I won't spend a lot of time on this, but you get the point. when you make a change, you get the option to cancel or hit the green arrow to select. I selected it, fine. So now click on the blank over here anywhere. That takes the handles off of that picture and lets me concentrate over here on the next picture. And we'll bring that up a little bigger. Right there. Okay, by the green arrow. Move this little guy down here. And alright, I didn't spend a lot of time on arranging or the size, but you get the idea. Green arrow okays it. Now, click on blank area anywhere and it gets rid of the handles. Now we have this blank background. So you can bring a picture of your own in by going to File and Place and bring your own picture in, picture of choice. Or another way, as in, like I said, in Photoshop Elements, there's usually more than one way to do something. You can bring in a design or a pattern. If you go over here in the bottom right here, instead of layers, select graphics. This brings up a multitude of different patterns and colors. You can just go down all the way down here. It's so many different choices. But for simplicity's sake, we'll just choose any one here and double click on it. And that puts the background behind our pictures. That's just about the basics of it. If you want to affect the background any different than what it is, you can go to Enhance, Color, and adjust Hue and Saturation, which the keyboard shortcut is Control U, which I like to use the keyboard quite a bit, so I do Control U, and that brings up the same option here. Now you can control the hue. Watch the background color as I slide the slider back and forth. It gives you all different kind of options, even with that just that one background. And you can increase the saturation or decrease it to all the way to where it's black and white. And you make it lighter and darker. So that's some of the things you can do with making a collage in Photoshop Elements 2023. Hope you enjoyed this.